You may have heard of the Chinese farmer parable, also sometimes called the maybe parable. And it goes something like this. Once upon a time, there was a Chinese farmer whose horse ran away. That evening, all of his neighbors came around to commiserate. They said, "We're so sorry to hear your horse ran away. This is most unfortunate." The farmer said, "Maybe." The next day, the horse came back, bringing 7 wild horses with it. And in the evening, everybody came back and said, "Oh, isn't this lucky? What a great turn of events." The farmer again said, "Maybe." The following day, his son tried to break one of the horses, and while riding it, he was thrown and broke his leg. The neighbors then said, "Oh dear, this is bad." And the farmer responded, "Maybe." The next day, the conscription officers came around to conscript people into the army, and they rejected his son because he had a broken leg. Again, all the farmers came around and said, "Isn't this great?" Again, he said, "Maybe." Often the moral of this story is this idea of stoicism, of being somewhat unattached and not judging situations and circumstances. For me, I take it as a way to approach pursuing your dream. That when you're on the path of pursuing something that maybe you haven't created yet, or that seems really big or out of reach, that we can become very emotionally invested in everything that happens on the path to it, right? The messy middle, as many people call it. That when something goes well, we are overjoyed and excited and attached to it staying so great. And then when something does not go well, we become devastated and we want to give up. And often, for many of us, we do give up. Sometimes we can make it through a few of those ups and downs, but the fact that we get so overly invested in this experience that I'm having right now must prove to me that I'm on the right path, that things are going well. That is really the trap. And that's something that I'm learning too, and really divesting myself from, right? Allowing the circumstance to tell me that I'm on my path because that's something I choose. If I know that I'm aligned with my vision, not just from the outside circumstance reflecting something back to me, but because I am really centered in who I am and that I am the person that creates this in my life, right? So really identity focused as well. That I choose to be the person that is this, right? That I am. For example, I started going to the gym almost a month ago, and I had not been to the gym pretty much ever. There was one time in my life where maybe I had gone for a few months or whatever. I had felt this desire within me to become a gym person. That's what I called myself, or what I called it, right? A gym person. I didn't say I had this desire to go to the gym or to do exercise. I actually had said I desire to be a gym person. So it was even identity focused at the very beginning, which was cool. And I found that it naturally came up like that. And I didn't even do it right away. It took maybe a week or so of pondering it, thinking, getting down to the core of why I hadn't done it, and the fear of feeling out of place or feeling behind when I go get around people that are much more fit than me. But then I finally went. And I kept approaching it from that sense of, I'm a gym person. Then of course, this is what I do, because I'm a gym person. So on those days where it felt really amazing and alive and I had all this energy and I pushed myself really hard, I was like, yeah, great. But then on the other days when I was in a lot of pain or I was frustrated because I couldn't do something that I thought I should be able to, I was like, yeah, okay. But on both cases, I was still being a gym person because it was my identity that I had chosen, that I continue to choose. And I think that's all actually something that I and maybe anybody else who's listening to this can apply to other things too. Like I'm now learning how to really apply this to business or creations that I want to bring into the world, because I have been very thrown about by the waves of circumstance and the ups and downs. And I know that really this approach of, cool, something great is happening, awesome, I'm going to let myself experience it, but I'm not going to be overly attached to it always being that way, because I am the identity, right? I am choosing to be who I want to be. I am choosing to be the person that realizes my dream, and that does not require that every moment goes my way or seemingly goes my way. Because even in this case, in the story of the Chinese farmer, when they said, basically other people were telling him, things are going your way, he said, maybe they are, because sometimes it actually led to the next thing, which might have felt like it wasn't going your way, which then led to the next thing, which felt like it was, and then the next thing it wasn't. And that can be such a tiring and overwhelming experience to go up and down and left and right and all around, right? If we are overly attached to all those things, rather than just allowing the experience of life to be beautiful and amazing and complex, knowing that as I choose who I am, that's expressed and held throughout any experience or circumstance that I move through. Because who I am is the defining factor, not what is happening or what I'm experiencing. And then also, even if you want a positive approach, you can really celebrate and receive those times when it's really high and amazing and things are going your way. And when it's not, you can always come back to that fact that you get to choose the narrative of your story and be like, oh, okay, this is still leading me in the direction that I want to go. This is still me on that path toward my success, right? When you are unattached or uncontrolled by the circumstance and the judgments we have about it, then you get to decide what that means. Honestly, that ability to hold your narrative is everything and changes everything and allows you to have that sustainable pursuit of the thing that you want to create. And what's cool is, especially about identity, is it doesn't even feel like a pursuit, right? You don't feel like you're, standing at step A and step Z is way over there and you got to go through the whole entire alphabet to get there. Because when I said I was a gym person the moment I started. I was a gym person on day 1, on day 2, on day 3, on day 20, and as I continue, right? And the thing is too, there will be times when I won't be right by a gym because I move about. I'm a bit of a nomad at the moment. But I know that because I'm a gym person, what I'm really saying is I'm an active person and I'm someone that chooses fitness, right? So that, even though I know that, though how I'm defining it might be limited, that I can continue to hold the thing that I'm truly owning and claiming for myself. And so I'm curious for you. What is something in your life that you have been allowing the circumstance to tell you whether you are or aren't it, whether you're succeeding or failing? And what identity could you really claim that would be that through line, that would help you to know that today you are that person, no matter what is going on, and tomorrow you are that person again, because you are still this identity. So, hope you have a lovely day. I will see you back here again very soon. My name is Lux. We talk about living lives of sovereignty, choosing our own path, and everything that involves. So join me here on this channel for more of this.